guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a drugstore first impressions. We're going to be testing out a bunch of new affordable and drugstore makeup. I just got this stuff literally yesterday at Walmart and at Ulta in the affordable section, so I'm super excited because you guys know drugstore makeup has a special place in my heart. This is almost a full face of first impressions. I don't have a concealer or powder, but I'm still going to use everything affordable in today's video. So I'll leave everything down below in the description box as well as prices and everything. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright, so as always, we're going to start off with our eyes today. I did my brows off camera because I didn't really see any new brow products. So I got this new eyeshadow palette from Covergirl. This is the True Naked Sunsets palette. I've actually never seen these Covergirl palettes before. I've seen like a few different shades, but like never these. They had a peachy one as well, but of course, you know, I had to go with this one. This palette literally looks like modern renaissance, and anything that looks like modern renaissance, I'm like, I need it. I'm gonna just use this shade right over here, and I'm gonna apply that in the crease as my neutral blending color. I'm gonna go pretty light-handed with it because, ooh, it seems very pigmented. I already primed and everything. Ooh. That's a really pretty color. Let's zoom in a little bit more. Oh my gosh, this is so pigmented. And I found this palette at Walmart, by the way. Ulta actually didn't have new Covergirl palettes. Oh, this color though. Okay, so far this is a lot better than honestly what I expected from this palette. This color is actually a lot nicer than what I thought too. Like I thought it was going to be a little bit too dark, but it's actually perfect. Going in with this shade right in here, I'm going to apply that on the outer part of the crease. Or actually, I'm going to use a different brush. I'm going to use a natural hair brush. There are actually so many dupes for modern renaissance nowadays. I mean, I still love that palette so much though, but there's a lot of really good alternatives, which makes me happy, you know, because you know not everybody wants to spend $45 on an eyeshadow palette, and that's totally understandable. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with this palette. I can't believe how good it is. There is fallout, as you can see, but I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, which is like a really nice sort of like frosty gold yellow. It's really, really pretty. So I'm dipping my brush in here and I'm gonna actually spray it. Okay. I am so impressed right now. Now, let me just say that I dipped my brush in here and there is a lot of kickback, like not gonna lie. I mean, I am pretty heavy-handed with my makeup, you guys know that, but just for a little reference there is, but I mean, the shadow quality is incredible. Like, do you see that? That's beautiful. This literally is modern renaissance. I mean, obviously Anastasia is a little bit more creamy and buttery, but like for the price, this is like out of this world right now. Definitely one of the best dupes. Another really good dupe is the Wet n Wild Rosé in the Air eyeshadow palette. That one's amazing as well. I kind of just went back in and blended out a little bit more, and then I also took this shade right here next to the gold and I mixed it with the gold right on the lid, and seriously I'm obsessed. I know this is a basic look, but whenever I'm testing out new makeup, I like to do looks that I would personally wear just like on an everyday basis to really give the products a fair shot. And this palette, I really, really love this so far. Like, this is beautiful, blends great, builds up really great. It's just such a great palette. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with some falsies. I've been loving the Kiss Lash Couture line. Seriously, it's amazing. I found these at Ulta, but I'm pretty sure you can probably find them at some like Supercenter Walmarts as well. So this is what this style looks like. They are seriously so pretty and fluffy. I've never tried this particular style, but I have tried a lot of the other ones and I absolutely love these lashes. They are so like voluminous. Oh, these are so pretty. I think these are going to be perfect, yeah, with this look. So what I'm going to do, this is usually what I like to do. I'm so impatient and I like to kind of do everything at once. I'm going to just apply some lash glue and let these dry for a little bit, because since the band is a little bit thicker than just a traditional like demi-wispy type lash, it does take a little bit longer for the glue to dry. So I like to kind of apply the glue and wait a little bit. So in the meantime, I'm going to do my winged liner, and I got a new eyeliner, which I'm really excited about. I got this new L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise liquid liner, and this one is in the shade Black. It's just like a really nice felt tip liquid liner. That is what it looks like. That's what the tip looks like. So honestly, I don't really like the Lash Paradise mascara from L'Oreal. It just didn't work for me. So I'm curious to see how this is gonna work. Oh, this is like pretty easy to work with, and I really like how black it is. Holy guacamole, I love this eyeliner. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick coat of mascara. I'm gonna just use this L'Oreal Voluminous Superstar Mascara. Oh girl, these lashes though. Okay, moving into skin, I have a new primer. This is the Maybelline Master Blur Stick. This is the universal transparent one. Just looks like this. I actually had two other shades. I had light medium and medium deep. I just went with this one because I felt like it was pretty universal. There's a pretty good amount of product in here. It kind of looks like a glue stick. So I'm gonna just basically apply this all over where I have larger pores, which is usually the bottom of my face. Oh, there's a fuzzy. I mean, I don't really see much. Honestly, it just feels like I have a paste sort of like on my face. I mean, it does feel soft, but stuff like this can be like a little gimmicky. I have to like really play with it and see how it's gonna look throughout the day. So I actually got two foundations. I've been getting so many requests to try out the new L'Oreal stick foundation and the Maybelline stick foundation. So I went to Ulta yesterday because that's the only place where I could find the Super Stay foundation from Maybelline. And I guess I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I was tanner than what I really am, and this shade is way too dark for me. So I need to be significantly tanner to use this in the shade Toffee Caramel. Toffee Caramel. So I'll use this in a different video. I'll have to go back and get a different shade, but I'm going to use the L'Oreal foundation stick today. But first of all, this little bit of product in here, like that's honestly unacceptable. Just like, that's my first impression of that. That little tiny bit of foundation, that's crazy. The L'Oreal one, let's see how much product is in here. Okay, it's a little bit more, you know, a little bit more reasonable, the L'Oreal foundation stick. So I'm gonna go in with this, the Infallible Longwear Shaping Stick. And this one actually has SPF 27 in it, which I think is pretty good. Okay, so I got two shades in the L'Oreal one. 408 Tan, which I think is gonna be a little bit more reasonable for me today. I don't know what's up with Maybelline given that little bit of product. I'm gonna do just a couple stripes on my face. I think this is like my perfect shade right now. I'm using the Kokie 618 brush from Walmart, which is my fave. Okay, it's so like natural. Like this, and this blends in really quickly. Like it doesn't really do much. I feel like it's just super like a quick and easy natural finish foundation. Let's build it up. Building it up, I'm gonna try to use a sponge. This one is from Sonia Kashuk, by the way, which you can get at Target. I'm gonna grab my phone really quick because I want to see the foundation claims on this. Okay, so it says it's a highly pigmented, creamy formula, super blendable, super buildable, 24-hour long-lasting, and it's available in 12 shades at the moment. I do see some actually pretty good coverage. It's really natural. Like, it doesn't really look like I have foundation on, at least to me it doesn't. The shade might be a tad bit off, but I think I could still make it work. So that is what it looks like. I think it looks really natural. I'm not gonna build it up anymore just because I feel like that's enough foundation. I'm gonna go in with the shade 410 Cocoa just to do a little bit of contour. I really do think this is a super creamy formula, just like it says though. Okay, that is a fail. I've been trying to watch more contour videos and yeah, I need a lot of practice. Okay, I'm gonna take the lighter shade once again to kind of clean that up a little bit. Super, super creamy. Very easy to work with the product, even though obviously that was super dark. It works really well. I'm gonna attempt to blend out this, I don't even know what this is. This is not a nose contour. Actually, that blended out a lot better than what I thought it was gonna blend. Okay, I think this looks actually really good. It's definitely not a matte foundation. It feels a little bit kind of like hydrating, and it looks a little bit dewy, so I think if you have oily skin, this probably wouldn't be your best bet as far as foundation unless you're using something super mattifying underneath. I feel like that Maybelline blur stick with this probably isn't the best combo, especially with the heat, just because the blur stick is more so like a sort of like a paste consistency, and the foundation is so creamy on top of that, so I would definitely use a mattifying primer underneath this foundation. I didn't see any new drugstore concealers, at least not anything that really like intrigued me that was like super hyped up, so I'm gonna just go in with my Makeup Revolution concealer. This one's in the shade C7. I love this, and you can actually find this at Ulta now. I'm gonna blend this in with my Sonia Kashuk sponge once again. A little light. I could probably use this shade C8 or C9 right now. I also love this concealer for whenever I want to do cream contouring because the formula, it just blends like no other. Also, another new thing that I didn't see at the drugstore was a new powder. I just didn't see anything like super brand new. So I've been loving the Colourpop No Filter setting powder. This one is in the shade Translucent. I'm gonna just take my sponge and I'm gonna set right where I applied the concealer. I love doing it like this because really gives you that soft look. And I'm also going to go underneath of that contour to set that as well. This powder, by the way, does not give any flashback. It's just a really nice smoothing, brightening powder, and it's not too bright either. That's why I like it, because I don't like stuff that's like too white anymore. Like, I'm just not into that white look underneath the eyes. So I have this new CoverGirl Peach Punch highlighting palette. It comes with a highlighter, blush, and a contour shade, and I'm going to use it today to set my contour. That is what it looks like. Super pretty, and it smells like peach rings, which I'm not mad about. I'm going to use my favorite brush for bronzing at the moment, the Morphe E3. Oh, wow, that's like super pigmented. It's a really nice color. It's warm, but it's not too warm, at least for me it's not. It looks actually a lot lighter in the pan than when you apply it. And actually, let me wipe this away. And to wipe this away, I'm using this flat powder brush from Equate. You can get this at Walmart. I actually forgot to talk about this in my current favorites. I love these brushes. They're literally like under $5, and they're really, really great quality. You can get these brushes, well, at least at my Walmart and the ones that I've been to, these brushes, you can find them where they have the nail polish, which is really weird, but like in the nail polish section where they have nail polish remover and all that stuff, that's where these brushes are at, and they're honestly hidden gems. Very lightly set my nose using the same contour shade, and I'm using an e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush. Okay, so for blush, I have two different blushes that I'm going to use, one on one side, one on the other. I got these new L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted blushes. This is like another peach blush, and it has like apparently a peach smell. It has a very faint peach smell. It smells like peach rings, honestly. So if you're over the peach smell, you probably won't like these. And then this palette in here comes with this really pretty blush, which I actually really, really like these blush colors. Just to show you, they're peachy, and that's exactly what I always go for when it comes to blushes. And I'm going to use this brush that I got from TJ Maxx. Oh, and I didn't tell you, I got the shade 191 Fantastical. Ooh, so pretty. Okay, that is perfection, that color. And then on the other side, I'm going to use a Wet n Wild brush. I'm going to dip into this one. Oh, it's also really pretty. Okay, this palette I like. They're both really pretty colors. Okay, for highlight, I'm gonna use the same one in this CoverGirl palette. And then I also got a single highlighter in here, also from CoverGirl. This is the Peach Punch highlighter. And this one is in the shade 110 Peach Punch. So it just looks like this. The packaging is honestly really cute. I love CoverGirl's new like revamped branding that they did. I think it's great. I got this new Milani highlighter brush. This is the all over blending brush, but I mean I would use this for highlighting. I got this at Walmart and I'm gonna use this CoverGirl highlighter today. Oh wow. It's a little powdery. It's pretty, but I feel like I need to like spray my brush and spray my face because it is a little powdery. On the other side, I'm gonna just use my Morphe M501 brush and I'm gonna use the CoverGirl palette. Oh, this one's a little bit more pinky peachy, whereas this one's like more white. This is pretty. It's kind of like an iridescent. I think I like this one better than the single one, to be honest. I need to set my brows really quick. I'm going to use the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara, which is my fave. Okay, so this is the second time that I'm going to be using this Set and Forget long-lasting makeup setting spray from Kokie, which now Kokie is actually available at Rite Aid, but I always get mine at Walmart. So Walmart and Rite Aid are the places to go if you want to try Kokie. Great, affordable brand. So I'm going to just spray my face and I'm going to highlight some more because I feel like I want the highlight to be a little bit more smooth and it kind of looks powdery on the face. The spritzer on that setting spray is everything. I love it. It is way better when you spray your brush. I'm gonna go back over with the sponge to really kind of just blend everything. So now we can finish up the lower lash line and do the lips and then we'll be almost done. So of course I'm gonna go back into the CoverGirl palette that I was using. I have a lot of CoverGirl actually, I just realized in today's video. They're like the brand that has like the most new stuff, I feel like. I'm gonna use this shade right here and I'm gonna apply that in the inner corner. I'm going to use the first shade that I use, which is like the orange in the transition, and I'm going to apply that on the lower lash line. And I'm going to use this color right in here, and I'm going to mix it with the like burgundy shade, and I'm going to really smoke that out. I will say this highlighter right here on this side has a little bit more glitter, whereas this one from the palette is a little bit more smooth and it doesn't have any glitter. So just a little FYI. Okay, for lips, I'm going in with this LA Girl Perfect Precision, I can never say that word, precision, lip liner in the shade Flesh. I've actually never tried this color, but these lip liners are really good though. Even though it's a wooden pencil, I'm usually not a fan of wooden pencils. These are bomb. Ooh, that's a nice color. Ew. I just realized I have that crust on my lips. I'm so sorry you guys had to look at that. This is a really nice color. It's like one of the only wooden pencils that isn't like super drying. It just glides on. I love it. Okay, then for lipstick, I actually have these new ones from Makeup Revolution. I've never tried these before, and these are just the ones in the rose gold packaging. I have the shade Awaken and Prime, so I think I'm gonna just go with both. Let's start off with the shade Awaken. Ooh, this looks a little bit darker than what it looks like on the bottom. Oh my gosh, these are so creamy. They smell good. Wow, that's so creamy. I'm gonna go over top of that with the shade Prime. Cause like, why not? Okay, this is perfect. This literally feels like I have a lip gloss on. This color is so pretty. It's like a nice baby nude pink. And usually I don't love pink because I feel like kind of makes my teeth look yellow, but this is pretty. I am going to put some earrings in and then I'll be right back. And I'm probably gonna actually set my makeup one more time because I'm obsessed with setting my face. I would say this is definitely one of the most successful first impression videos that I've done in a while. I love pretty much all of these products that I've tried. There's only really two things out of the things that I tried that I wasn't like a huge fan of. So first, this CoverGirl Peach Punch highlighter. I feel like this is kind of just too powdery for me and it's just not my fave formula. I just noticed a lot of glitter, a lot of powder. It doesn't really look like it absorbs into the skin really beautifully. It kind of just is one of those products that just sits on top of your face. And then the minute I started like blending everything out, it just blended away. So this, I would definitely pass. I wouldn't recommend this, but this CoverGirl palette I 10 out of 10 recommend. The formula of this is so much different than this single highlighter, so I don't know, I guess maybe there's a little bit of inconsistency in there, but this palette is amazing. I love everything in it. I actually applied this highlighter from this palette on this side because it was just not looking cute with the other one, so I really like it. It's like a peachy pink highlight. It's so pretty. This formula is so smooth and it just really melts into the skin. The blush is stunning and the bronzer is perfection for setting your contour. So this palette I really love. Definitely recommend. And then I also really like this L'Oreal Paradise scented blush. This is really pretty as well. Just a really pretty peach color. If you love your peach colors like me, I think you would really love this. It's a nice formula, and I will leave you guys a pinned comment down below letting you know how this makeup wore. I'll also leave it in the description box, but so far I really love the way everything looks. This foundation was so creamy, very easy to blend. I guess the only downside to this is the fact that the shade selection isn't like out of this world amazing. I think there's only like 12 shades, so I think at least maybe 20 shades would be a little bit more acceptable, but for what it's worth, I do like the foundation formula. Oh my gosh, this eyeliner and these lashes are perfection. The eyeliner was so easy for me to work with. Like, I'm not an expert with winged liner because for a while I wasn't wearing winged liner, so I haven't been practicing, so it's been a little difficult for me to do my wings lately. But with this, it was so easy. Like, the tip is flexible, but it's not flimsy, so it's like just the perfect balance of both. And just doing the wings, it was just like boom, boom, very easy. Love it, and I like how black it is too. I mean, it's really hard to find eyeliners that are this black nowadays, especially at the drugstore. Even in general, I feel like a lot of them just don't dry down and stay matte, but this is perfection. These lashes also, if you have not tried the Lash Couture line from Kiss, you are missing out and you need to go get them like right now. I'm telling you, stop this video, go to Ulta or go to Walmart, try to find them because they are amazing. Such great lashes, and you can reuse them as well. So they're like 10 bucks, but oh my god, I love this palette so much. It's a really nice everyday palette if you love colors like this, and they do have other shades. So this isn't the only palette that they have, so if you don't love these like warm tones, they do have other ones as well. I mean, I'm really impressed. I really don't have anything bad to say about the eyeshadow palette. It is beautiful. And then these lipsticks, this formula, I wish you guys could like put this on right now and feel the way that it feels because it is so freaking comfortable. Like, I just can't even tell you. It feels like I have a really light layer of lip gloss on over top. I really think you need these two in your life, so I think you should go buy them. That is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you've tried any of these products down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love you guys. Thank you for your support, and until next time, I will see you in a few days in my next one. Bye.